invite you to What Women Want 2017, June 15th through 17th in New York City, powered by Prudential. The 2017 What Women Want Conference is all about uniting women from around the world in one weekend with power talks, workshops, dance breaks, beauty and wellness tips, and authentic connectivity that will inspire you to return home ignited to create change. This year, our theme of building bridges and breaking barriers is about women creating connections first with themselves and then with others to lead an outstanding life. At What Women Want, over 200 great girlfriends will go from me to we as our programming will guide girlfriends on living a life full of purpose and power. Connect with like-minded women who stand as bridges towards higher living and meaningful relationships. Gain clarity on what they truly want to manifest in their lives and their friendships, and celebrate the power and passion that women display when we leave all of our cares behind and savor the experience. So last but not least, log on now to whatwomenwantconference.com. Again, that's whatwomenwantconference.com, and grab your tickets while they last. We'll see you there.
Welcome to the Great Girlfriends podcast, where we discuss life, love, laughter, and everything in between. I am your host, Brandis Daniel.
I'm your co-host, Sybil Amuti.
Hey, great girlfriends.
Happy Wednesday. All the way from Miami.
Yes, so we are in the JW Marriott Marquis Hotel right now.
For free?
I did just shout them out for free. I'm looking at Sybil's amazing view.
Ooh.
Amazing out of her room, and we're here for Hispanicize with
Yay!
Prudential. So we hosted a panel yesterday with the founders of D-May Media.
Yes, it was so fantastic. If you are on social media, on Instagram, you follow us at The Great Girlfriends, you probably have caught some of the Insta story.
Yep.
And you see some of the pictures, or if you're following the hashtag Prupatate.
Yes.
And Prupact.
Yes.
And if you follow the Great Girlfriends hashtag on Instagram, you will also see we've been posting highlights. And also in the Facebook group.
We have. Yeah, we've been doing lives
We've
in
been
the
doing
Facebook
a lot
group.
of lives. So if you're in our Facebook group under the Great Girlfriends, you get to see the Facebook Live that we actually did today.
Yes.
The summit from yesterday.
Yep.
And we hosted Financial Jeopardy today.
Okay, hold on, Sybil.
What?
You left out the best part of what they're going to see in the group.
What happened?
Sybil doing my hair.
Oh my gosh.
Sybil. Y'all, let me tell you.
Oh my gosh.
So the salt water from Grenada had the best time with my hair. And I didn't get a chance to go to a hairdresser. I didn't get a chance to go to a hairstylist. So I got to Miami, getting ready for the event yesterday. We had a makeup artist, didn't have a hairstylist. Oh, so that's a little plug. So if there's any hairstylists in Miami that want to do my hair. But anyway, I curled my hair, and I knew it was looking real old lady, but I didn't know how to fix it. I just did not know how to fix it. Sybil came in the door and was like, okay, we got to do something to this hair. And honestly, I didn't say anything to Sybil, but I was seriously side-eyeing Sybil, because I'm like, because I'm just like, what is she about to do to my hair? I ain't ever seen Sybil fix hair. So I was like, what is she about to do? But I went with it because she sounded so confident. So I said, okay, I'm going to go with this.
This is so
funny. And then she wanted to know, like, what types of combs did I have? Did I have some edge control? Like, she was like,
I needed my tools.
She wanted her tools. So she set me up in a bathroom and start going to town. Where's the flat irons? Let me see the flat irons. Where's your... Oh, I think I brought some edge control. And y'all, when I tell you, I was like, this girl might really know what she's doing. And then I looked in the mirror and my hair was tight. So towards the end of her fixing my hair, we Facebook Lived it so that all the great girlfriends could see that Sybil has a hidden talent.
It's one of my talents.
But let me tell you, so she want to make sure that I don't get used to this.
No, because this is not going to be a regular occurrence when we travel.
So this morning she basically hid from me. I knew you were hiding from me.
I let her see. You know, at the beauty shop, they don't let you see until they finish. Then they turn you around. Well, I let Brenda see the entire process so that she would be equipped. She had all the tools upstairs. She could make sure she got it right. And she did. Your hair looked great today.
Thank you. But I knew you were hiding from me.
I was tucked out.
That's why I didn't call you. And then she says, by the way, she's on a higher floor than me, right? So she could have just come down to my floor. She calls me and say, the elevator took me to floor 2. Really?
No, the elevator really did take me to floor 2.
So she just bypassed my floor because she didn't want to deal with my hair.
Oh, no. Oh, you wanted me. You had it planned that I was going to come to
No, I knew. I already knew. I said, she's going to try to teach me a little lesson today.
No, but more importantly, the reason why I hid out, we had some fantastic food yesterday, but my stomach was like, girl, you need a break. You need some water and some crackers. In a moment.
Who are you telling? Yeah.
That food may have set us both back.
Yeah.
Because I woke up today like, nope, not yet. Yeah. I'm not moving. So
yeah.
I'm better now. Now I think Brenda's got us on a hunger strike because the hungriest human you could possibly know on the face of the earth. And we're sitting in the room and I was like, Brenda, are you getting room service? And she's like, no. I'm like, well, I'm about to order. Now, when my food comes, I don't expect Brenda to reach over and grab anything.
Wait a minute.
I know you.
I thought you were going to tell them a story about the Pringles.
Oh. Okay. And I got to take a picture of this. When your great girlfriend devours your little snack size 2.5 ounce grab and go stack of Pringles. I mean, like devoured. And then she had the nerve to tilt the container to look and see if there was more. And the disappointment in her eyes when she realized it was one Pringle left and that she might be wrong if she take that last Pringle.
Sybil looked at me and said, did you just eat me out of house and home?
Not house and home. Maybe just house. I didn't eat you out of house and home. But what's so funny, girlfriends, y'all know when you get to the last one and you like, I'm as hungry as I am, I want to take that last one, but this is not my last one to take. That's the eye she gave me. Yeah, she was debating.
I didn't want to take the
last
Pringle.
She didn't want to take it, but she thought about it.
I've left the last Pringle in the container.
And the last Pringle is 3/4 of a Pringle. She didn't leave me a whole Pringle. She left me a portion. But that's all right.
It's a Pringle.
That's what great girlfriends do.
Absolutely.
We share. So who got their tickets to What Women Want? That's all I want to know.
I know. Oh my God. I'm so excited. It's less than, what are we, 2 months away now?
We're 2 months away.
2 months away from What Women Want conference. We released 2 speakers last week. We'll be releasing most of the rest of our speakers this week. Last week we released Vanessa DeLuca and Miko Branch, one of the founders of Miss Jessie. So we got an amazing response from that. And we're super excited to announce the rest of our speakers. We cannot wait to see you there. So many of you have said, I'm coming. I'm getting my great girlfriend and I'm coming. So get your tickets.
Get your tickets while they last. Get your tickets while they last. Get your tickets while they last.
Yes.
That's 3 times.
Yes, we cannot wait to see you guys.
Get your tickets while they last. And so today,
yes,
we are talking about, and this is going to be brief, girlfriends, because we have to go hit the red carpet really soon. So this is a very, very brief, because we love you. We taking 20 minutes out of our life to make sure we connect and share our hearts with you episode.
Absolutely.
That's what this is, right?
Yeah.
All right, so what are we talking about?
But it's going to be good. It's going to be a great
it's going to be awesome. Make sure you got your pen and paper. That's essential.
Yes.
Let's do it.
We're talking about starting with what you have. And starting with what you have could, actually, Sybil, this could translate against several different categories.
Okay.
Starting with what you have in fitness, starting with what you have in finances, starting with what you have in business, starting with what you have in relationships. Like,
absolutely.
Because a lot of times we look at what we have and we think that what we have is not enough. Or this is what I have, and because I don't have like all the things I think I need, that disqualifies me.
Right. Absolutely.
And interesting enough, we disqualify ourselves most of the time because we think we need X, Y, and Z. And because we don't have those things, there are certain things that we just don't pursue.
Right. It's true.
Which is just ridiculous.
I
didn't have another word.
And that's the best word. It's ridiculous.
And we all do it. We all do it in some area of our lives. We all do it. It's something that we just, I don't know what that is all about. We just kind of stay in our little box, in our little comfort zone, and we don't, as if somebody's keeping us in it.
Yeah.
As if somebody's saying this is the only place you can be.
Well, okay, so if we look at it, it's typically those voices in our head that are telling us all the don'ts, the whats, the what ifs, the what nots, the you are nots, all the nots, the do's and the don'ts. And those voices are the ones that are guiding the decisions that we make.
Yes.
And so if we don't have our minds, centered on what's good and pure and lovely, we won't have the right mindset that will empower us. So we have disempowering thoughts that are guiding us.
That's so true.
And that's the part of it that, and those disempowering thoughts, I think, stem from what we consume. Like what, the conversations that we take in, the people that we surround ourselves with, the things that we may have been told as children that we still carry with us. The books we read, the shows we watch. For example, if we're watching a show, there's a show right now. I was just telling Brandis last night, the plot line, the husband has cheated before, is cheating now, has two women he's cheating with. They're both strippers. He has a child with the baby. They live downstairs from the wife and him in this building. If I watch it as a wife, and I don't have a steady, conscious mind that knows better, what would I think about my own marriage?
Right.
I'm consuming this stuff. And if I consume another, then I might consume another one where, I'm watching Lifetime and the husband stabs somebody at night.
Right. It's true.
Then I watch another one, and then I got a friend who's going through something. And then, how am I going to look at Kwaku?
It's true.
I'm gonna be looking at him in the middle of the night, 2 eyes wide open, like, what you gonna do next? What you gonna do next?
It's so true.
But that's it. And he's done nothing.
Right. He's looking at you like, what are you talking about?
It's all about what I consume. And then if I hang
true.
around girlfriends that are constantly like, girl, men ain't no good.
That's true.
My mama said men ain't no good. And then if my mom had said, girl, men ain't no good.
That's so true.
What would I think? Or if I came from a poor background and it was like, that's just how it is.
That's just how it is.
We were raised this way, hood for life. I came from the hood. I down for the hood. I ride for the hood.
Right. And
I call myself one to elevate my mind and elevate my living and make other decisions. And my friends from the hood, like, girl, please, we from whatever. This is our set. This is how we roll. Or better yet, you think you better.
Yep.
Because you want to do X, Y, and Z. Or if I'm over my goal weight, my ideal body, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the rest of my family may be obese. I hear this quite frequently where I hear, this from, family could be obese or friends could be obese. And they're like, girl, I mean, what's wrong with having curves? Or this is not for everybody, girl. That's hard to lose.
Yeah.
And so you don't know where to start because you feel like, where do I start? But it's all that consumption that throws us off course.
That's so true.
It throws our mind off. If we throw our mind off, we throw our decisions off. We throw our decisions off. We throw our results off. It's
so true. Absolutely. And we all have it, and we're all having to, for me, the news. I hate watching the news.
Girl.
I hate watching the news because honestly, that stuff really, I am super sensitive to the news. And I realize that. So Rich is like, well, babe, how are you going to know what's going on in the world? I was like, you'll tell me.
You're going to keep me abreast.
You'll let me know. But I just can't because I honestly can't let all those things in.
Yeah.
And the same with business and the same with my finances. As I'm trying to go to another place and another level, I have to constantly tell myself, these are the things you have. And everything you need, Brandis, you have it.
Absolutely.
You have it. And that doesn't have to always be. Sometimes we think that what we need is money. So many times I'll say, well, what's holding you back or what's stopping you from getting to the next level when I'm talking to people? And the first thing they say is finances.
That's right.
Right? People always say finances. And we have to get to a place where we say, there's nothing that's stopping me. And how do I use what I have to get where I need to go?
I know. And when I hear that from people, I look at all the other examples and I go, okay, that's interesting that finance is holding you back, because I can think of a number of people who started from nothing, what we would consider nothing, no
Mm-hmm.
financial power, resource, hustle, mindset, ability, desire, grit, grind, focus, determination. It was never ever about money. It was about starting from what I have. And
Yep.
literally, the person that says, I'm enough.
Yes.
What I have is enough.
Yes.
What I have is a gift to the world. What I have has to be distributed. I have to get it out. Like
Yes.
I can't contain this anymore. The person that says that is so focused on the outcome and the result that they're not even thinking about money. What?
Right.
Money is attached to the result. It's a byproduct of winning at something. It's a byproduct of doing well and doing things with a good heart, good intention, and pure results. It's not about starting out with a debt, because we know how many stories of wealthy kids that can't figure out what to do with their
That's
lives.
so true.
They have every dollar under the sun
That's
that they could possibly
so
have,
true.
and can't consider the ways that they can use their resources to make their dreams come true.
Well, not even kids. There is some,
Yeah,
you know,
adults.
fully
Yeah.
grown adults who have, and we know, and they have so many resources and so
Yeah.
many relationships, and maybe one part of their career has expired.
Yeah.
And they're
Absolutely.
trying to figure out what to do next, but they can't figure out, like, how do I leverage what I have
Yeah.
to get me to the next place? And they have everything.
Yeah.
Because they've got, you like to call it social currency.
Mm-hmm.
They have social currency. And social currency
can go a long way.
Can go a long way.
Yeah. It can go further than many checks can go.
Absolutely.
A phone call.
Absolutely.
One referral, one recommendation, one conversation. I mean, you talking to the great girlfriends. We're the product of phone calls, conversations, movement that has been happening on our behalf that we didn't have to make happen.
Right.
You know, and that it wasn't about money for us. We didn't start out writing a number of checks. We didn't start out, investing thousands into the great girlfriends.
Right.
We didn't. We started with what we had.
I think what we started with was maybe, I'm trying to think, did we even start with $100?
Lipson was $20.
Yeah.
You already had a microphone.
I had a microphone. Kwaku did our
Kwaku
graphics.
did design.
Oh, we did spend $75, I think, on our music.
Yes, we did.
$75 on the music.
Yep.
And
so that's $95.
Yeah.
And that's about it. Everything else was literally word of mouth.
That's it.
Because what did we start with? We started what we have. What do we have? We got word of mouth.
Right. We got
there's one thing I know I can do. I can get the word out, and you can get the word out,
right.
and we can help other women get the word out.
Absolutely.
And girlfriends, we have news for you. That's what we stick with. That's what we use. That's what we do. We count and rely on word of mouth to be the driving force for everything that we desire to get done. Now, in order for that word of mouth to work successfully, we got to be standing on what we do.
Yes.
Because people come back and look at what we're doing and look at our branding and they look at our social and they look at our reputations and they look at our character.
Do.
They want to make sure that everything lines up. But the only way we're able to stand on what we have started with is because we have everything to back it up.
Absolutely.
And I think that's important for people to know. If you're going to start with what you have, everything in your life needs to have some consistency, some congruency. I look at Diddy. I love to look at Diddy and his hustle because I don't know that Diddy will ever stop.
I don't think he'll ever stop.
He is quoted as saying,
can't stop, won't stop. And at this point, he really don't have a reason to keep going.
I think he just literally in his mind and body cannot stop and physically, mentally won't stop. Because if he does, I feel like he will be laid to rest.
But you know what's funny though? Words have power.
Words have power.
Words have power, and what we believe have power. Like, who do you really believe God is? What do you really believe He's capable for? What do you believe that He's capable to do on your behalf? What do you believe about yourself?
Absolutely.
What do you believe about yourself?
And that's the thing, when you see when you hear somebody say can't stop, won't stop, and you take it as a joke sometimes because you think, oh, that's just him shuffling around. He has made every aspect of his lifestyle part of his brand.
He has.
If he's resting on a yacht, he's getting paid.
Right.
If wherever he goes, if he's luxuriating on any corner of the earth, he's still on his can't stop, won't stop.
Absolutely.
And the thing about it, what I recognize is that that's a man with a mission who's on the move. Like, he is dedicated and devoted. When he started, did he have everything that he has today?
Absolutely not.
No.
He didn't have anything.
He had nothing. Thank you.
He didn't have anything.
He had a lot of heart. He had a lot, he had good character. He was known as the party guy. He was known as the dancer. He was known as the guy who would work hard. Those are the things he had. That was the currency he had. But in terms of like money, that thing that everyone says separates them from their success, that was not in his hand. And the list goes on and on. But I love Diddy for the can't stop, won't stop.
I was going to say, that's his life affirmation.
That's his life affirmation. That's
right.
That's it. But what are we affirming ourselves with?
Yes.
What are we affirming ourselves? What are we saying that we're devoted to no matter what?
Yes.
When I look back over my life, and I remember 2012 was like a pivotal point in my life, because I realized that I was not living for myself. I was living for other people. And I realized that I had set myself back because I placed so many limits and beliefs around what I could accomplish. I couldn't start anything that I desired to do because I felt like I didn't have enough in me. I knew it. I knew that I wasn't serving myself enough. I was serving everyone else's desires and beliefs, and, specifically like, living for your parents and things that are just subconsciously there, like we're born into. And I mean, so when I think about those things and I look at some of the turns that I made, I had to tell myself, or I had to ask myself, what am I devoted to for real?
Right.
Like, seriously, what am I devoted to?
Right.
What am I truly devoted to with all my heart and mind? If everything in this world fades away, if my husband's gone, my kids are gone, what is my devotion? Is it to my career? Is it to my character? Is it to my finances? What is it?
Right.
And what's that thing that I want everyone else to feel my devotion to?
Right.
What's my start?
Yeah.
That is my start. The least I can do. And that's what I start with. The least I can do is love you.
Yes.
That's the least I can do.
Yes.
I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? The liking sometimes is the most.
Yes.
But because I'm a Christian, I'm called by God to love you. I'm devoted to that.
Yeah.
That's the least I can do.
Yeah.
For any person I ever come into contact with. And
that
for some people is the most. For me, that's minimum is love.
That's the least you can do.
And that's my devotion. And that's my start.
Right.
That's what I have. I have a heart that loves people. I have a heart that's true to people. I have a heart that's devoted to love. That's what I have.
Yep.
Everything else that I have, my intellect can fade. As we get older, memory can fade. My heartbeat will stay the same. Yeah. But my start, and I use that. I use my start. My start is, what is the least I can do? What is the least that I can offer to people? Even in my career, I wasn't always getting paid what I'm getting paid now to do what I do. Mm-hmm. The least I can do is give you the gift of my thought leadership.
Yes.
I can give it as a gift.
Yes.
And I can invest enough power behind my thought leadership that one day you'll see fit to pay me for it. And sometimes we forget the giving part in the getting.
Because we want the getting first.
We want the getting first.
We're like, no,
pay
me and
then
I'll give it to you.
Yeah. No. How about I make an investment in you?
Absolutely.
That's one of the least I can do. The least I can do is pull back from the table. Yes. Maybe I can't buy all the good foods from Whole Foods and go organic on everything yet. Maybe I don't have the means or the wisdom, but I know I can pull back from that cake.
Absolutely.
I know I can pull back from that soda.
Right.
I know I can pull back. I know I can walk away from some meals. That's the least. I know I can walk, 1,000 steps a day.
Yeah, it's true.
I know that's the least I can do. And even if you think about my finances or your finances, okay, I can't invest in stocks and bonds, but I can cut back on some brunches so I can save $50 a month.
Absolutely.
That's the start.
Absolutely.
I start with what I have. I don't have to make more to save more.
Right.
I don't have to.
You just need to redistribute.
I need to redistribute.
Yes, absolutely.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
I need to redistribute. I need to shift my mindset because my mind needs to say what I have is in me.
Yeah.
I have it. I possess the mindset, the ability, the capabilities, the understanding to do one little thing that'll make a shift. You know, I look at like Jesus, they started with what they had. They
sure
had
did.
a will.
They sure
had
did.
a will to do certain things.
Yeah.
They didn't have the doors open. Colleges were not letting black women in. And when my mom was going to college, she had a will to get in that door.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
had a will to make things happen. It wasn't about people saying yes all the time.
Absolutely.
They had a whole bunch more no's than we have.
A whole lot more no's. But we're so afraid of the no.
What is wrong with
We're
the no?
so afraid of rejection. No. I'm not going to ask because they might tell me no. So what?
That's just a slow yes.
So that's
slow all it
yes.
is. You might not be the one who needs to tell me yes, but someone else
else is going to tell me yes, but we have to ask.
And we can't allow our will to be divided or determined by how many people tell us no or yes. My will has to be set regardless.
Absolutely.
Of the no's.
Absolutely.
Regardless of the yeses. So what? You told me yes. I already know I'm supposed to be on this course to do whatever I'm sent to do because it's in me to do it. Regardless of if you tell me yes, no, maybe, it's in me to make this happen. Right. That's the determination.
Being basically connected to your will, being connected to your purpose.
Exactly.
Being connected to the process, not the results. Because the results will come.
The results will come.
The results will take care of themselves.
So girlfriends, listen.
And we're proof. The fact that we're here at Hispanicize, speaking on at D-May Media, says that, I mean, I don't even think we thought when we started the podcast, we never talked about speaking engagements.
That wasn't on the front of our list.
It wasn't on the front of our list.
Let's get this podcast up, running, growing.
Absolutely.
That was it.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's the thing about your gifts making room for you. If you believe that you have a gift, God makes the way for your gift to be distributed in the right places.
Absolutely.
And one day we'll have global invites to go out and speak. We'll have keynotes. We'll have all these things. Hint, hint. Girlfriends who are listening from all 87 countries around the world can invite us out. We will have those opportunities to do that. You know, our start and even thinking about Brandis, we have not pitched ourselves for this opportunity.
We haven't.
It was because we made our gifts available and we're still at the start.
Absolutely.
This is still two women who are starting with what they have.
Absolutely.
This is not us even reinvesting into the great girlfriends to help to optimize some of the things that we're already doing. This is two women starting with what they have, using the resources that we have been gifted and opening ourselves up for God to pour in whatever he sees fit.
Absolutely.
I think that's the formula.
That's the formula.
First, it starts with us.
Starts with us.
I have it.
Yeah.
I have it. And not only do I have it, I have the eyes to see it.
Yes.
I have the eyes to see it. I can see the abundance in everything that I do and I have.
Because sometimes we're waiting on God and we're praying for something, but we're doing nothing.
Let me tell you something. One of my friends told me this. It was hilarious, y'all. Don't get offended. She said to me, some people praying and God is clipping his toenails. She was like, he over there like... because he's so bored with it. He's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Let me just clip my toe. You're asking me for basics. You're asking me for stuff that's in your cabinet.
Yes.
You're asking me for stuff that's in your back pocket, but you haven't even looked. You're asking me for stuff that's already in front of you, but you're scared to open door number 2 to see it. So, yeah, he's clipping his toenails. That's what the friend said.
Hilarious. And on that note...
But that's it.
And on that note, we hope that this inspires you all to go out and do what you're supposed to be doing. You want to go speak? You want to be a speaker? Start speaking. Start speaking on Facebook Live, on Periscope. Volunteer to speak at places. Whatever it is you want to do it. Look at what you have and start doing it.
And I think sometimes if you can't see it, maybe you can't see what you have because maybe you don't have the lens to see it. You need to ask someone around you that you trust.
Yes.
What do you see in me?
Yes. It's so true.
And I'm telling you, when people see things in you, your friends and your family, they see it in you. It's a light. It's a radiance. It's a knowing. They see things. Ask the question sometimes and then just take note of it.
Because we take for granted what we have. There are so many gifts that we have, but we can't see it because it's who we naturally are. So if you're a great organizer, that's not a gift everyone has. If you're a great singer, that's not a gift everyone has. If you're a great mother, That's not a gift everyone has.
Right.
You know, we have so many gifts. And we just want to encourage you guys to take a look at what you have in your hands and use it.
Amen, preacher. Amen. Well, my food is here.
Oh, Lord have mercy, this girl.
My food is here. I'm having Maine lobster and avocado.
Oh, Lord.
On brioche and a salad. And my French fries came.
Oh, yeah. That was for me. God,
You see what I'm
God
talking
brought
about?
that just for me. You
Y'all.
see how God will take care of you.
Didn't God bring you my
Sybil
my grab and go stack of Pringles?
Sybil did not expect French fries to come with her
She
meal.
already had her manna. I don't know what's going on right now.
But God provided, as He always does. As He always does.
I love you, Brandis.
Oh, I love you too, Sybil. And we love you, great girlfriends.
Yes, we do.
We love you. We want to thank our husbands.
Yes, thank you, Kwaku. I love you. They are holding it down.
They
Thank you,
are
babe,
holding it
for holding
down
down with the kids.
Yes.
On the way. Oh my goodness, my kids are going to be on the Today Show. I'm
Oh,
so excited.
yay!
Yes, in the morning, 8:30 in the morning.
Oh,
Yes.
is that gonna be Wednesday morning?
Oh
or
my
Thursday
goodness,
morning?
they're gonna miss it. It's Wednesday morning.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, we'll have to put the recordings in the Facebook group.
Yes, we will.
And I want to thank my husband Rich, who does not have a kid,
Oh yeah,
but has
Still
been holding it down and preparing our house, getting ready for my sister who's coming into town this weekend.
Hey.
I'm super excited. And we just want to thank all of our families and our friends.
And you, great girlfriends, for trusting us as your source for everything life, love, and laughter. Make sure you check us out each Wednesday on iTunes, Stitcher, Podcast Republic, Podcast Bean, Blueberry, and every other podcasting service.
Absolutely. And please be sure to check us out on our social and follow us on our social. Twitter.
_great GFS.
On Instagram.
The Great Girlfriends.
On Facebook.
The Great Girlfriends.
And please be sure to join our Facebook group.
Yes, The Great Girlfriends.
Awesome.
Make sure you post your questions online. You share with your friends.
Keep listening and keep being a great girlfriend.
I'm Sybil.
I'm Brandis.
We're signing off.
Bye, guys.
Peace.